Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're on to the divisional round now, 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Titans going up against the Browns. With that, we're off to my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee, as we check in with our broadcast duo of Jim Nantz and Phil Simms at a cold LP Field. Gentlemen.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we're here for a divisional round matchup. One team came through the wild card weekend. The other one's been sitting back on a bye, waiting for this matchup. So the playoffs continue, and everything is at stake here, partner.
It is exciting, Jim. No doubt about it. You have 3 phases of football. Preseason's at one level, the regular season's at another level, and then you go up to the next one. That's playoff football. And in playoff football, you win games because your stars make the plays. They get it done. We'll see which stars get it done here today.
The Titans setting up here for the kickoff. The Browns are back deep, waiting to return the kick. We kick off this game. The winner heads on to the conference championship title game. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. And now we've got what you'd call the wily veteran at quarterback, about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Yeah, when you're a quarterback like this and you've had success, you go out in the field, you can't wait for the game to start because veterans think only good things are going to happen to them. So they're confident and ready to go.
First down at the 20. Will go ground. And that'll gain just a few yards.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Let's go. They'll run it here. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
The Browns think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on 2nd down. And what do? They lose a couple of yards. Now you have 3rd long. You better be careful in this situation.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Browns get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. On the money.
The Browns on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Looking across the middle, brings it into his body. On his way. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
When you're in a divisional round of the playoffs, the pressure builds, the teams get tight, but when you're the first one to score like that, wow, what a boost. It makes you feel great. Let the other team chase you.
The Browns for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Browns defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive.
He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself. And that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
The Browns lined up in the nickel.
Get ready.
The Titans have it at the 29. Looking long. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Get ready.
From the gun. Knocked down as he fires it. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
And there's a stop by the defense with the lead here early in the first, and now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, now it's time to put the pressure on the other team. You find a way to score here, and I'll tell you what, I know it's early in the game, but it'll make you tight on the other side.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you, that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football, lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The Browns take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Second down now.
Flag is out. Looking to go down the field here. Got a foot race to the end zone. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Offside. Defense.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. And the point after is good. They're setting up the return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Browns defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. The defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
Out of the shotgun.
He's hit as he throws it.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The Titans need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. The Titans will take the snap from the 25.
And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Titans defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
You know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results. The Titans defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of a couple that time. Second down and 12. Airing it out. Intercepted. Barrels ahead. Tackles made. Early pick, and he's going to have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, he is, but I'd go to the sideline here, and I'd yell at my offensive line because, my gosh, everybody's around him. No room to step and throw the football. That's not the quarterback's fault. That's the offensive line.
The Titans offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second down and 5. Handoff. And pick up about 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Get ready.
The Titans snap it at the 31. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
He's taken down at the 23.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Let's go.
The Titans take it from the 23. That's a gain of 6. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Should have had it.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
2nd and 10 coming up. Snap it out of the gun. Getting away from the pressure. And that's a gain of 9. That's his first reception today.
The Titans offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Out of the gun. Got the completion. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
1st and goal, and he'll hand it off to the fullback.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Takes it again. Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown. That touchdown, Phil, should prove to be quite a momentum change for this team that really needed it after that really shaky start.
Man, they were awful, weren't they? You say shaky, I just say awful. Everything they were doing was not working, but it turned around. Now let's see if they can keep it going.
An extra point is good. The Browns are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 14-7. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Browns retake the field on offense, and they are off to a flying start. They came out of the locker room with their foot firmly on the pedal and have not let up.
I'd say they have not let up. They are on fire on the offensive side. And when you got momentum on your side in the NFL,
they're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback. And that time, the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Handoff made.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The Browns get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Third down and 10. Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Titans are looking to build on a touchdown drive the last time they had it as they retake the field with their offense.
They had tremendous rhythm, Jim, on the offensive side. In other words, the defense is guessing pass. They ran the football. They're guessing run, and the offense threw it. That's what you want to do. Keep them thinking on the defensive side. When they think, they're slower, and you can take advantage of that.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Now, there's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. The Titans have it at the 39. Gets about 9 on the play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and 1. Brings it in. Touchdown. Like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here. We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Titans have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. And the extra point is good. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 14-14. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Titans defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call. The defense, they took advantage of it, came up with the interception.
A gain of about 5. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
The Browns, pistol set here. Second down and 5. Gets the handle here. Still on his feet. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 31. Staying with the ground.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play and they stopped it.
The Titans with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 11.
They want to keep feeding him the football.
That was third long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
The Browns at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Third and 12 to go. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Titans head back out now on offense. What a lively start to this game for them, partner, as both teams jumped out quickly and put points on the board.
Yeah, it's been fun, been exciting. The crowd loves it. And I'll say this to the defensive coaches. Whatever you were doing, change, because what you were doing was not working. This is going to be a fun series to watch.
The Titans snap it at the 36. And he's brought down right at the 42. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up. The Titans get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. And intercepted. Late in the first, and it looks like the offense now has a great opportunity to break the tie.
Yeah, now it's time to go out there and get something done. My gosh, you practiced all week. You know, I kept hearing from the coaches, and so did you, Jim, how good they looked in practice on the offensive side. Well, show it to me.
The Browns take it from the 38. Strong eye handoff here.
Browns running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
With the contact, the ball comes out.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The Browns get a first down. That's his first reception today.
Well, here's the cover 4 defense. 4 defensive backs stopping the deep passes down the field, but nobody is there to stop the crossing routes.
First and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Titans defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Titans lined up in the nickel. Takes it from the gun. The Browns now moves the chains. How How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
And he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
The Browns. Still possess the football as we begin the second quarter.
It's first down as they head to the line.
The Titans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Brought down at the 29. This game might be tied, but that's with no rushing attack to this point. They have to be optimistic that that's going to turn around and that could lead them to victory the rest of the way.
Jim, sometimes running backs are just like quarterbacks. They got to get confident. So how do you get a quarterback confident? Give him plays that'll work so he feels better about himself. And the same is about a running back. Give him more carries, and sooner or later, he will get it going.
Makes the catch. Gains 16. That's his first reception today.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down on the way. The Titans come out in a dime package. The give. Tackles made. Ready to go from the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Makes the grab. Touchdown. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
The Browns for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Titans are ready to take it to them. They'll take it at the 20. This offense would love to get some points on the board right now, and it would help if their top receiving threat also made his presence felt for the first time today.
Yeah, it sure would, wouldn't it? You know, that's what you need. You need energy from your star wide receiver. They need to make a catch, break a tackle, get some yards, and get everybody excited about the play. If they can get it to him, maybe he can make that play to get this offense going.
The play clock's running down. That is just a killer. Delay of game against the offense.
Something you can control. Snapping the football before the play clock runs out. The quarterback's got to read the defense, make sure his guys are aligned, and also watch the play clock.
Get ready. From 38.
First down at the 15. They'll run it off the toss. And gains about 1.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down following the run.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. He's got the catch. He's tackled at the 28. That's his first reception today. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
The Titans get a first down. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. First down here. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll go shotgun here. Has the grab. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. When you look at the numbers to this point, right now it's all about the tight end, Phil.
It is. You know, it used to be you only double-teamed wide receivers to the outside of offensive formations. Now, these tight ends are so good, you have to double-team the guy inside. I suggest the defense start trying to do that. That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone. Now first and 10. They'll go ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Let's go. From 38.
He's going to get another carry. That's a gain of 8.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Two tight ends on the field here. And here's the toss. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Get ready. Fire,
2nd down and 9. Makes the catch in open space.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Just a yard away from pay dirt.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. Midway through the 2nd quarter, and they've managed to tie this game.
Yeah, you know what happens when you tie a game up in a situation like this midway in the 2nd quarter? It just gives you confidence in everything that you prepared to do during the week of practice. So both teams got to be feeling good. This should be fun to watch.
The point after is good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 21-21. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Browns come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best.
The Browns now move the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day. While this game is tied, the passing attack has been on go. So moving forward, Phil, they have to like the situation the rest of the way.
Oh, they love the situation on the offensive side, Jim. The coach is over there. He doesn't know which play to call because everything he calls in the passing game, it's working.
First down at the 46. They're setting up screen. Gains 5.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
So they complete that one, yet it's still 2nd down. The Titans go with the dime formation here on defense. From the gun. The Browns get a first down.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
First down and 10. They run the counter play.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Has the reception all alone. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
First and goal from the 3. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got to penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 6. Shakes off the tackle. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Let's go.
3rd and goal from the 10. Gets it out for the completion. And that's a gain of 9.
3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
Drives it through for the field goal. And with that field goal, they now have the lead late in the 2nd quarter.
That was a nice drive by the offense. Oh, my gosh, they executed some plays, some tough situations. They overcame, and that's given them the lead with that field goal.
Well, the score isn't where they'd like it to be right now, Phil, but as this offense retakes the field, you certainly can't point the finger at the man taking the snaps.
No, you can't, Jim. He has played very well. I like the way they're calling the football game. The offensive coordinator has given the quarterback every opportunity to play well, and so far he has.
Double tight end formation. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 10. Got a big lane. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Titans offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
1st down at the 46. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Catch made. They'll mark him at the 34.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense that's trying to close the gap before halftime. Out of the shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 10. Right back to him.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
3rd down and 8. And he takes off. And they deck the quarterback. The Browns signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. The kick is good. Phil, how big was that kick to tie the game before the intermission?
Oh, Jim, it was big. You know, what it does, it just gives you such an emotional lift, and you should be able to take that into halftime and into the second half.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Browns offense, I got to tell you, Phil, I run out of superlatives.
When you run out of words, that is a unique situation. So you're right, though. The offenses have been great. It's been fun to watch. I know the fans love it.
The Browns will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score is 24-24. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Scanning the field. Tough catch. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. The Browns, one timeout remaining. Coming to the line at the 30. The Browns come out with a split backfield.
Get ready.
First down at the 30. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. And here we have second down.
Get ready.
From the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's another reception, giving him 2.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be...
Has it. Touchdown. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Browns kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Here they come back on the field with a deficit, and with so far no help coming from their outside superstar.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the defense. They were ready for Mr. Superstar out there. They had the right coverages on, and he cannot beat it, especially the fact that they're double-teaming him. Hard to beat double teams in the NFL.
They'll mark him at the 28. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in the... Studio, thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. This second half is underway, and we're about to see which team has what it takes to advance to the conference championship game. The Browns defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The Titans from the 22. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's third down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
On the money.
Titans just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Browns lined up in the nickel.
First and 10.
To the ground. Gains 12. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
First and 10. They'll run with it again.
The Browns guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Let's go.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Got a flag.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. This will be second down.
The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Screen. He's got the catch.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Third down and 13.
Catch made. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. They had to come out and erase any deficit as quickly as they could, Phil. And that touchdown here in the third has certainly done that.
They did it. They erased that deficit. They tied this game up, and what they have done, they put all the pressure on the other team's offense now.
The Titans now with the extra point to tie the game. Inside of the uprights. Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 31-31. The Titans getting ready to kick it off. He'll have a chance to take off.
The Browns will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The Browns snap it at the 31. Going for the home run. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Whatever adjustments they made at the half obviously had an effect. That touchdown gives them the lead.
No doubt about it. That's got to be so satisfying for a coaching staff to go in at halftime, tell the offensive players some new news to readjust them to what they've seen in the first half and come out and score. What a great job by the offensive staff.
The Titans are ready to take it to them. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Browns allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
And that's a gain of 10. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, if you read the offensive formation, where do they have the most numbers at? And that's usually where they're going to run the football. That time the offense goes to the strong side, gets outside, you should have an extra defender there waiting for him. Terrible job by the defense.
Gets about 9 on the play.
The Titans look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Let's go.
The Titans have it at the 39. Has his target. That's reception number 4 for him. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. The Browns will come out in the dime. First down at the 43. That's a gain of only a yard.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. From the gun. Unable to bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Let's go.
Throws the pass. The catch is made.
Titans did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The Titans take it from the 23. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second and 9. The quarterback with the give to the fullback.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Looking across the middle, has his man. That's his 5th catch of the day.
The Titans, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First and goal from the 1.
Here's the quick toss. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
By getting it into the end zone, they've evened the score with just about a quarter and a half still to play.
Yeah, nice job. Wasn't that, Jim? That was fun to watch, and to see this team under the pressure trying to find a way to tie it up, and they come through and they get it done. Exciting stuff.
The point after try is in the books. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 38-38.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
And he'll start his return. Charging ahead. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
The Browns lined up in the pistol. First down at the 28. It's just thrown away. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim, and it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Let's go.
The Browns take it from the 28, and he hauls it in. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. We have a tie ball game, Phil, but this is a quarterback who has had it his way all day long, and he wants the football in his hands at the end.
Oh, of course he does, because everything is going his way. When you see a quarterback this hot, of course we know he's not doing it all by himself. The offensive line, they've been outstanding, and the wide receivers, they are going and getting that ball.
Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, a lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this, the defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
Second down and 10.
Finds his mark. Picks up maybe 3.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
From the gun. Secures it with 2 hands.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Now first and 10.
Will go ground.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Browns take it from the 28. They'll run it here. They'll mark him at the 22.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 4. Handoff. Brought down at the 20.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain. Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score. Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake, and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Easy catch there. No one near him.
The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
He's brought to a halt. What a drive this has been. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
3rd and goal from the 4.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
And converts on the 3.
And they're now right where they want to be as we get ready for the stretch drive, holding the lead with just a little more than a quarter left to play thanks to the field goal.
Great job by the offense getting down there, getting that field goal. And what you have done as a football team, you have put the pressure on the opponent, and now it's their job to come out there and see if they can score.
Well, these first 3 quarters have really highlighted what a magnificent leader this offense has running the show. And here he is again, ready to get this next drive underway.
As you would say, he is absolutely a star because there is nothing he lacks. He's got the talent, the charisma, the leadership. He has it all.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first.
1st down at the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close in this back-and-forth shootout. Which offense will continue to dominate in the 4th? We're back after this. We're about to get the final 15 minutes underway, and as dreadful as these defenses have been through the first 3 quarters, if one of them steps up at a crucial time here in this last quarter, it could win them the ball game.
Now, is there anything that's gone on in this game so far that makes you think that these defenses are going to turn around the way they're playing? I have not seen it, and I don't expect it. I think this is going to continue to be an offensive juggernaut football game. The defenses, they're just hoping to get out of this game without getting hurt.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Intercepted!
He's brought down.
Even with all the scoring we've seen, a defense now steps up and makes the biggest play of this game as we start the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they went out there and they finally made a play. Man, did that take a long time to see the defense step up, but not too late. Good play, good interception.
We know both these quarterbacks are playing at or near the top of their games, so today it's been no surprise to see each one playing well and feeding off one another.
Well, yeah, I think you might be right there. Listen, they came into the game hot. They got wonderful rhythm throwing the football, and both offensive lines giving their quarterback time to throw.
The Browns will take the snap from the 30. The ball is jarred loose.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second and 10. Handoff made. That's a gain of 10. The Titans pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue, and when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Browns offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
Right back to him once more. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Titans have been a stout defense all season long, but today they have been completely taken out of their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points. That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the first down, and the defense was ready. You got to have better play calling than that.
Third down and 3. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And he puts it through for 3.
Coach's decision, this was easy. His field goal kicker is hot, so don't even hesitate. You send him out there, and what do you know? Another kick right down the middle.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
Makes the catch in the open field. No one's going to get him now. The 10, nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
And we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The extra point can put them ahead. He made it. The Titans getting ready to kick it away. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Browns put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Shakes off the hit. Pulls it in. He's tackled right at the 36. Third catch today so far.
The Browns just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 36. First down at the 36. He's wide open, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Phil, they come out and start the fourth quarter with a touchdown that gives them the lead.
Man, what a way to start the fourth quarter. What a feeling. Anytime you're ahead when the fourth quarter comes in a football game, that's a great feeling. And once again, it puts the pressure back on the other team. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
He'll take it from the 10. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line.
The Titans preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out,
And he's thrown to the ground.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Launching it deep. And a flag comes out.
Pass interference. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Coming to the line at the 45. First down following the long play. Out of the shotgun. The defense gets a sack.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
Set up screen. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Wow, Phil, you would think when a quarterback has a game like this going that they would not only have the lead, but maybe a big lead. Instead, they're trailing.
Yeah, Jim, and look, if you look at the stats, once again, we'll say it, stats do lie. It's not all about the quarterback all the time. It is a team game, and they are just not doing it overall so far.
Titans are in for the score. Midway through the fourth quarter, and that touchdown has this game deadlocked.
Yeah, good job by the offense. Now, as I look at this, can the defense seize the opportunity here? All the momentum which is on their side, can they go out there and make a stop and give their offense a chance to win this game?
Driving extra point is good. The Titans defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. It'll be a touchback.
The Browns offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
It's a two-tight end formation. First down at the 20. Finds his mark. Gains about 3. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7. Looking at every option. Wow, what a catch.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Coming to the line at the 18.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works. The Browns have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
2nd down and 5.
Gets the handle here. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Titans defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
3rd down and 7.
Here's the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Chip shot here.
The kick is good. The clutch kick here late in the game gives them the lead, and now they'll rely on their defense, Phil.
I'm going to say this to the defense. Go out there, play fast, play hard, and the defensive coordinator, take a chance. Go ahead and blitz the offense and see if they can handle it.
The Browns now ready to kick the football down the field.
Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Titans retaking the field now. And partner, this is quite a game in the 4th quarter we have on our hands.
I love it. I love it. And here, as I look at this game, we've seen the offenses dominate. Now it's up to the defenses. Which one is going to take a chance, make that play that can win the game?
Snap it out of the gun. And they get the sack.
I'd say this, after that sack, I'd be looking to get rid of the football as fast as I can. Call some shorter throws. Let the quarterback get rid of the football and get some confidence going in his offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play. Has his man. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double-team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get him.
Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
Titans look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st down and 10.
Looking long.
Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Got a flag.
Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. After that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 20.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And he's taken down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
3rd down, about 3.5 minutes to go here. And this one.
Get ready. Strength in the air. Strength in the air.
Takes the hit, throws. And that is, without question, the third down stop they needed.
Well, I was starting to wonder if anybody could ever make a third down stop. It was a good play call from the sideline, and they got the stop. That's what they needed. That could be the play that turns things around in this game, Jim.
And a touchback. The Browns now have their chance in what has turned into a true barn burner here in the fourth quarter.
Isn't it great to have an exciting game where it's coming down to the finish and seeing the teams play so well? This offensive strategy and plays we've seen out here today, it has been fun to watch.
The Browns have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
And at the 37, he'll be brought down. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
We have 2 minutes remaining, and the defense knows it must step up big now. They bring in the extra tight end. The Browns from the 37. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. That's a timeout call. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. The Browns approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The defense gets the sack. They immediately call for a timeout.
Timeout defense.
Third down after the sack. The give. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Late in the fourth, and the defense makes the biggest play of the game right there. Now they'll lean on an offense that has been firing on all cylinders all game long.
Yeah, no reason to think that this offense is not going to keep going out there and making it happen. The quarterback is hot. They're being aggressive with their play calls. This is a big series for the offense.
And that picks up 3. They needed the ball back, and they got it off the punt. And now they need points, and they do have timeouts to work with here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, having those timeouts is everything. What do we always say? Use those timeouts in the first half. In the second half, protect them like they're gold. Give this offense and the coach credit. They saved a couple, and that's going to help them in this drive.
And that pass is just thrown away. The Titans will need to get to about the 35 on this drive in order to kick a field goal. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 10. Got drilled as he throws it. Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late.
Let's go.
Third and 10. Makes the reception. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's his first reception today.
It's late in the fourth quarter. You got a close game. What a play call that time by the offensive coordinator. And a nice throw by the quarterback, and they pick up a big first down.
First down at the 32. Pulls it in. And in for the touchdown. In the final moments, they score the touchdown to take the lead late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was a nice drive, and it was exciting to watch. Now, could the defense go out there and hold on to keep this game where it is.
So they've stormed back in the final moments to take the lead, and now they just need to hold on here as they get set for the kickoff. And no return this time as he takes a knee. Well, the time has come for this offense to either come through in the clutch or face the possibility of walking out of here with a loss. This drive almost certainly will decide the game.
I thought you were going to say it's time to put up or shut up.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So, well, I believe they're going to put up. They got talent along the offensive line, a good quarterback, and maybe the best wide receiver in football.
And we're going to shut up and watch. Throws the pass. Reaches out and snatches it. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
The Browns call a timeout. Their first. The Browns come to the line. Fourth quarter with 2 timeouts remaining. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
First down at the 46.
Scans the field. That's second down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Down the field. Bill, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Third down and 10. Surveys. And it's incomplete. Had to look to the end zone, but the defense comes up huge on the final play to preserve the victory.
When you win in this round, you win in the divisional round. You know now they're just one more victory away from the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
Yeah, it is. That dream that you have of going to the Super Bowl, we got a lot closer after today's game, and to beat such a quality opponent gives you confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.